What is the concept of changing your focus from calendar year to trailing 12? And why do I do that? So first off, trailing 12 is whatever your success has been and whether or not your business has been growing over the last 12 months. So regardless of your industry, if you're looking at whatever your leading indicators are of revenue, whether that's production, like whatever it is that number growing month to month? Are you tracking it cyclically? Because I'm in a business where I know which months are going to go down and which months are going to go up. But if you're always looking at trailing 12, you're always looking at the 12 months that preceded you. And when you get out of the calendar year mindset of like 2024 is going to be my year, 2025 is going to be my year, and start focusing on every single day, doing those green activities every single day and being accountable to those to move your business forward, that's where it changes. So the idea of the trailing 12, honestly, I spent a lot of years in business not even thinking that way. I was calendar year all day long. My coach, Glenn Watson, shout out to that guy. He is the one that was like, what is your trailing 12? Let's look at your leads. Let's look at your this. And it really got a different focus on, is business growing? And especially in a market like mine in mortgages, where we had an extreme downturn in the last 2 years, and we're looking at where are things going, we can see where things are bouncing back. We're going to know where our leading indicators are moving back. We're going to be able to tell where the market's changing before we're actually feeling the results of that, before we feel the results of where we are, because we're tracking the important things on a trailing basis. So that is my advice to people here. If anybody, I can't tell you how many people I reach out to, because I'm constantly studying the market. I'm constantly studying where we are, where our partners are, where our competition is, where our friends in the industry are, whatever it might be, so I can see where they're going. And I'm constantly reaching out, telling people, hey, you got a great trailing 12. It looks so good. And 90% of the time, they're like, what's trailing 12? And I'm like, man, I got to share this information. People have to understand this. It is an absolute difference maker in your business to understand being able to not be like, because here's what happens. And I know this video is getting a little long, but you're going to get to October, and when you're behind, you're like, fuck it, this year sucks. I'll just wait till Jan 1. Everything starts on Jan 1 again. And that's the people that take November and December off. And that's when your business goes way down. And November and December is impacting, depending on what your lead cycle is, what your sales cycle is. Mine's like 60 days to 90 days. If I have a bad November, December, I have a bad January, February. Like, I can't afford to do that. You have to have the mindset of every single day matters from Jan 1 to December 31. And you can't be in a situation where you're just throwing in the towel because this year sucked and you're moving on. Because every day is a new day. So that's the advice for today. Anybody that is struggling with this concept or wants to work on their plan and revisit their plan and get some more ideas about that, hit me up anytime. I love to talk about it. I enjoy talking about business probably more than anything. So thanks for listening. See you soon.